My name is Dr. Mike Evans, and I am flatulent, and I suppose so are you. Now, farting is defined as an expulsion through the rectum of a mixture of gases that are a byproduct of the digestion process. So, I suppose my question today is farting bad? Now, anecdotally, the answer may depend on your gender. My own clinical experience is that men find farting funny and acceptable well into their 80s. Women, I think, stop finding it funny and acceptable at about age 7. Now, we all, men or women, typically fart 10 to 20 times a day, with the average being about 14. But there is a range. For the aforementioned reasons, women tend to hold in their farts, which can have medical consequences such as bloating and abdominal pain. Men occasionally do the opposite and force their farts, which can also have consequences. Not always medical. So what makes us fart? Well, I'd say 3 major reasons. Firstly is air swallowing, what we call aerophagia. So chewing gum, eating too fast, drinking carbonated beverages, and smokers who inhale are more flatulent. Secondly is our personal composting system. When we eat things like beans, milk, sweet potatoes, cauliflower, they all contain carbohydrates, which can be hard for our enzymes in our stomach to break down. And these become a magnet for fermentation in the large intestine, which then gives off gas. Methane has gotten a lot of the flatulence press because of the whole flammability factor. But it's the sulfur-containing foods, such as meat and eggs, that give some of our flatus its unique pungency. Flatulence can also depend on your own unique system. So, for example, if you are lactose intolerant or have irritable bowels, then this can lead to more gas. So if you want to limit your flatus, you can think about your air swallowing, you can walk more, or you can adjust your diet and so on. If you're looking for something more effective and you want to get a start on your Christmas list, I suggest airtight charcoal-lined underwear as an excellent choice, or just a charcoal pillow. But this, of course, requires timing. Now, it's interesting, at least to me, that the research that examined the charcoal filters measured the smelliness factor, or what they called objectionable flatus. Kind of like volunteering for mosquito bite research, if you ask me, but in this small study, it turns out that women's farts did, in fact, smell more than men's, as judged by the experts. I know, crazy, but a useful stat all the same, and perhaps a point for discussion at your next dinner party. But here's the thing. I get that there may be some inopportune moments for a flatus announcement, but I think in the big picture, flatulence is actually excellent. Here's why. When I was 20, I would eat a bag of popcorn or potato chips or a plate of fries, and I would feel great. Now, I eat it and I feel unwell, which, by the way, didn't stop me for many years. Now, I feel better when I eat the foods that make me fart. Legumes, beans, broccoli, lentils, and so on. I fart more, sure, but farting to me is a sign of a healthy lifestyle. Maybe it's not our farting we need to change, but our attitude. As they say, you can't control the wind, but you can adjust your sails.